Hey guys, we're back with baking and yapping, but in my actual kitchen. We're in Arizona. For whatever reason, I realized that if I want to have something, I could just make that thing. And with my sister's wedding coming up, we're having cannoli cake, but I wanted it now. You see where I'm going with this? Now, I'm gonna try and make buttercream. I don't know how to do that at all. I have a video and I have that to go off of, but we're gonna do European buttercream because I don't really like frosting that much. So when it's super sweet, it is not for me, at all. I don't really like it when it's super sweet. So we're gonna do that because there's less sugar and so it's not as bad. I literally bought a KitchenAid for this, but my thought process was girl math, you're just paying for it one time and you're gonna have it forever. So that was that. I feel like I should probably start by putting the friggin' cake in the oven because that's gonna have to cool actually. So maybe I'll do that. Also at some point I'm gonna end up with a coffee in my hands because I did just make some espresso. 3/4 cup water, 1/2 cup vegetable oil, 4 eggs, or 4 egg whites, 3 whole eggs. So I'm just gonna do the 3 whole eggs because I know for the buttercream, actually, I need 4 large egg yolks. So technically I could just use the egg whites because it's 4 egg whites. Oh, and then I wouldn't waste any eggs. Wait, that's kind of perfect. Okay, I'll do the egg whites. I don't know if this is popular with people, but whenever a recipe for baking calls for vegetable oil, my family always uses canola. All right, I also am not making 2 cakes. I'm just gonna cut this one in half, I hope, carefully. So, I am completely by myself, so I didn't need a cake. I don't know why I just am doing this. I hope you guys just heard my wrist crack. That was so loud. Oh my gosh. All right, we're gonna try the water bottle trick. This is my friggin' water bottle from earlier. Take this, squeeze it. Oh, wait, I did that. It did kind of crack the yolk. Yolk. Oh, that one was perfect. Wait a minute. I can't show you. Frick, I really can't show you. Hold on. I actually can't show you at all. 4 egg yolks. They need to be at room temperature, so we'll eventually get back to that. This I'm throwing out and I'm washing my hands, so yeah. Well, I guess we kind of have to wait for that because they need to be room temperature, and same with this butter. I guess I can measure everything out, right? I did have more powdered sugar. However, I feel like I should start with that. I also bought more sugar. But I think this is gonna be enough, so I'm just gonna pour the rest eventually. 1 teaspoon of vanilla. Do you see it? That was low-key really disgusting. 1.5 cups of powdered sugar. There's not a lot in here at all. Oh God, I'm getting sugar everywhere. This says to use a cup of chocolate chips, but I'm a pour the chocolate chips to your heart's content type of girl. So we're gonna start with a little, and we're gonna start with a little, and we'll pour more in as we want. This is what it looks like. It tastes good, I swear. I'm just gonna put this in the fridge for now. This is done. I should probably try and wrap it. All right, we have our dip sitting in the fridge waiting to be used. I think we should go ahead and kind of start on this buttercream because our freaking cake has 14 minutes left and I'm getting a little worried. So I'm gonna go ahead and gather all the ingredients and their measurements and come back. All right guys, so I basically just made like the first part of the buttercream, which is making the pastry cream. And this is what it looks like. I'm actually shocked because this is what it looks like in the video. So I'm pretty proud of myself right now. I just have to transfer this to a bowl. So we need a new bowl again. I'm gonna have a lot of dishes to do later. And this has to get to room temperature and then we can finish the rest of this. While I was doing this, our cake is done. So now it's cooling. I'll probably eventually move it into the fridge, but I'm glad I got this done because I didn't realize how long buttercream was probably gonna take me. So now I know for next time. This genuinely looks like custard filling, like, oh my gosh, she's a chef. She's a baker. She's a baker. I'm so proud of my buttercream, guys. Well, right now it's pastry cream. Like, look at it. Oh my god, the bowl's still hot. Bowl's still hot. Bowl is still hot. I don't know if I told you this, but I named my KitchenAid already. And it is inspired by the hit DCOM Starstruck. And I named it Petunia. So everyone say hi to Petunia. Petunia will probably reappear as I make more baking videos. I would move you guys closer to Petunia, but I won't. I'll be back over here. You guys can handle this for a second. It's fine. I'm not even ready yet. I'm just gonna put my butter in there. Like, nothing is ready to be combined yet. So I'm just gonna put everything in there, but it's not ready. I have the biggest mess to clean later. It's funny because I just made one of my favorite foods the other day, and that's also a project because you have to make it completely by scratch. You need to make pie crust and everything. And so I made that for dinner. And I still have some in the fridge. And I just, one big project after another. I was gonna record me making the meat pies that I made the other day. I was like, you guys would much rather have baking and yapping than cooking and chatting. But I haven't really been yapping. I've only really been talking about what we're making. Maybe my yap title is gonna be retired. Also, actually, maybe not, because now I do have something to yap about. Guys, on March, I don't think you guys will see this before March 13th, 11th. I'm going to Tennessee on March 11th. I hope you guys see this before then, because otherwise you're gonna be like, oh, this is awkward, because this has already happened. But on March 11th, I fly to Tennessee, so I'm either not gonna be posting for a little bit, or I'm only gonna have like videos I recorded pre me leaving. I don't really know what you guys would want more. I'm gonna try and do a little bit of both. Like, I want to record another Mario Party. I'm actually editing another, so it would be the third Mario Party if I record it. I want to try and get some Valorant. I want to try and get Lockdown. There's just a lot of, I really like the multiplayer videos. There was something, I finally got my Wii fixed, okay? So I wanted to play Kirby's Epic Yarn for stream, but I don't want to stream yet because I'm leaving. So I feel like streams will return in April, first off, because I'll be here, and I'll be here until like June. I have a trip, and then I'll be here again. So I'll have like my stream set up and be able to do all that, but I don't know if I want to record Kirby's Epic Yarn, even though I think that would be like a good video and that's something I want to do, or if I want to wait until I could stream it and then I can both Twitch and YouTube can watch it rather than me just posting it on YouTube. So maybe I'll find another Wii game I have and we can play that. We'll see, cause I don't have a ton of solo Wii games. The butter's still a little cold, if you're wondering. But I swear it'll be done at some time. All right, guys, it's not time yet. However, I did clean up, so I'm gonna make my coffee, and I'll tell you guys how I make coffee. Not that anyone was wondering, but now you all have to know. I used to get macchiatos from Starbucks, which is espresso poured over milk with caramel sauce, and they put vanilla syrup in it. So instead of the vanilla syrup, I just use a tiny bit of the creamer. That's good. And then I put ice in here. I don't know if I said that. I fill this up. This probably would have been better if I had like a clear cup. But I fill it up most of the way because it's not coffee, it's espresso. And I do like the taste, like that it's more bitter, but I still want it to taste a little sweeter. So I fill this up mostly with coffee, and then I've gotten pretty good at the proportions to where it'll fill up almost perfectly. So this is filled up about here with espresso. It's probably way too much for a person, but you know, that's just what I do. Oh yeah, that was perfect. Now here's the hard bit. Getting the caramel out. I like a lot of caramel. I keep it upside down in the fridge because it does harden because it's cold. So I keep it upside down, that way I don't have to wait for it to slowly get its way back to the cap. That should be good. Can you see how much is left? I just bought this. Wow, I drink a lot. This straw doesn't actually go to this, but it does fit, so I use it anyway if I'm out of the metal ones. Mix it. I'll take a little sip because it's gonna be good. So good. I love coffee. I haven't eaten today. This is gonna go straight to my brain. Cool. Okay. It doesn't feel hot. I hope this pops out and it doesn't on the screen. Come on, little cake. Actually, let's just do this. Let's just take a little knife and go around the edge. Oh, if this is stuck, it's only stuck to the bottom because this is like clean. That was like no resistance going around the edges. Okay, cake. Ugh. Please? Alright. I don't want to kill this cake, so I should have flipped it like a while ago, but I didn't. Yeah, okay, it wasn't really that stuck. It's just like scrappy. Look at the bottom. The bottom looks perfect. All right, we're just gonna, take my hands, flip that. Probably ruined it a little bit on the bottom, but that's okay. Tried mixing that, as you can see, because now Petunia has some butter on the whisk. And all the butter just went into the the whisk and just stayed there. Some of it, like the outside was definitely room temperature, but the inside is still like a little cold. So it just didn't want to mix. So I'm just giving it time. I don't think that was actually supposed to bend down, but I did it anyway. I'm scared. Okay. Put you on the edge and take you. Oh, that wasn't even that bad. Okay. There is like a little dip. But I didn't do that bad. Okay, let's get our filling. And then I can honestly put this cake in the fridge. I don't want to say the vine, but I think you guys are thinking of the vine. All right, let's start with this. Kind of make it a little even. I also don't have like frosting tips or anything, so it's just gonna have to be what it ends up being with like whatever I use to frost it, but that's okay. All right, I feel like I smoothed that out pretty well, right? I think the corners need like one chip just kind of slapped on them. I'm proud of myself, guys. I don't know if this is how I should be filling the cake, but it's now how you fill cakes, okay? Oh, it's ripping, it's ripping. It's ripping, it's ripping, it's ripping. Oh, cake ripped. My spirit didn't. I'm just gonna mash you together. Okay. Let's transfer her to a plate. Where are the big plates? Guys. Okay, so I whipped the butter and look at it. Probably could have plugged in Petunia closer. I should have thought there's like an outlet right under this counter on the side. Guys, it's Petunia. Okay, this is what I was talking about. Look at how fluffy. So now we just add in, this should be cool. Let's figure. Let me give it a mix and then I'll see, because the outside could be cool, but the center could still be warm, and then we'd have to wait longer. So this is definitely room temperature now, so I'm gonna add a third in, mix, and keep doing that. So it's just putting in another third. I'm gonna just kind of get most of this off, so it's not all just kind of stuck in there. This is a lot of frosting, I'm realizing. I didn't really realize how much this would be. And that's my bad, honestly. Now, I want everybody to remember, I said this is not gonna be pretty. Okay, it's for flavor and not for the gaze. Wait, no, it can be for the gaze, it's not for your eyes. Okay, it's for the gaze. It's for anybody who wants it, okay? Because I made this from scratch. All right, let's get my fucking coffee out of here. Out of here. Okay. I'm gonna frost it to the best of my abilities, but my abilities are slim to none, and I have I have nothing to make this better. This is low-key really therapeutic. Ever since I started icing, I just went completely non-verbal, and I've just been focusing on icing it. I think this is done. So look how much. I think I'm gonna freeze it. I'm gonna Google if I can freeze it because I don't want to waste it. But dang, I should have like cut that whole ass recipe. Okay. No, it looks like a pair of pants. I'm gonna need a spatula or something. Oh my god, guys, wait, this looks so good. Oh my gosh, wait. I'm sorry, who is she? I can't believe I made this. That looks good. Like, that looks good. You can't even tell me that it doesn't look good because it does. The filling's pretty even. I wasn't really expecting that. I was expecting there to be like thin patches. Are you seeing this, guys? This looks freaking bomb. Look at that. Oh my gosh. I probably could have put some more chocolate chips in, but clearly they all just went right there. All right, I'm trying to bite. I want this I want a bite that I know has a chocolate chip in it. So we're gonna go right here. Cheers. That is really good. That is really good. What the f? I made that. Who is she? She's a chef. She's a baker. Friends, you're all gonna be jealous. And if anyone ever requests a freaking birthday cake from me, you should probably request this. I'm so serious. I think this might be the best baking and yapping to date. And there's only been 2, unless you count my old Twitch VODs. And then there's probably like 4. But I'm so impressed with myself. I think this tastes really good. I'm gonna try and freeze some of this cake so I can bring it to my sister, because I think she'll be thoroughly impressed with me. I hope you guys enjoyed. I am gonna leave the dip recipe and the video I got the buttercream from in the description for whatever reason. If you see this video and you're like, yeah, I need to do that. I'll see you guys next week. Who knows if I put a video in the same week as this one. So I recorded this in February. Bye.